Okay, hello everyone. I would like to introduce you to Victor Foote. I'm one of the co-founders of Yoga Grove. Sorry, it's a health and fitness business that aims to make yoga accessible to everyone, no matter where someone is in their yoga journey. All right, now Victor has been using lead quizzes to grow his leads for some time now, and the results here seen over a short period of time has been mind-blowing. And I just want to sit down with Victor to chat about his quiz funnel strategy, what he has been doing on lead quizzes to grow his leads, and Okay, so Victor, you're welcome. Thank you for joining the call. It's really nice to have you on the call with me today.
Yeah, no, thank you very much for inviting me. This is very exciting. So, because I've been using lead quizzes for a while, and I'm in love with it just because of the results we're getting. So this is great. I'm really excited to be here.
Excited to have you on the call as well. All right. So I guess to kickstart this call off, the first question I have for you is, can you tell me what made you want to build a quiz funnel? What triggered this for you?
Yeah, no, I mean, definitely during the testing phase, just because we wanted to try something different, just to see if we would be able to connect with the audience that visits us. But honestly, when I found out more about quizzes, it got me excited because what it does is it really allows you to understand the people that visit you on a much deeper level. And that's something we were always looking for, especially in the front end when people visit you, when they're the most active. That's why using a quiz is the best thing, because we get them in and we get to understand them like from the start. So that's like one of the biggest reasons why we went into the quizzes.
Exactly. If you have your questions dialed in properly, you can use that to understand your audience better, and that way you can, create tailored messages, to them. Yeah. Okay. So before using lead quizzes, what were you using initially for your lead generation? Before quizzes?
Oh, before quizzes, just a simple opt-in, really.
Opt-in. Okay.
Yeah. We just had a simple opt-in here, and yeah, we just kept it simple. We just gave them because we use yoga printables, so we just gave them access to a yoga printable. But with the lead quizzes, what's beautiful is we could customize what they like, which brings them to a specific printable.
Yeah, all right. So quickly, I'm going to share my screen, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so for the quiz you currently have running, which is performing great on lead quizzes, find your perfect yoga routine in just 60 seconds. Yeah. Can you tell us, how did you go about creating this quiz?
Yeah, honestly, just looking at different sources of inspiration, asking our previous members as well. And we just wanted to really get to know them on a deeper level, like what you're looking at right now. What are their goals? What are they interested in? So these were like the questions that we wanted to ask so that we could direct them in a perfect way. And another beautiful thing, what happens is when they click everything, we tag them as well. So they go into specific places accordingly based on what they click. So if we ever wanted to send anything to people that, like you saw before, that are specifically interested in pain relief, we could provide them a service that's what they're interested in. Or something beautiful that we've discovered through this is, because before we never thought people were interested in the philosophy side of yoga, but one day we're like, you know what, let's put it up on lead quizzes just to see if people are interested. And a bunch of people, they were clicking it, and it got us excited because we never thought people were interested in it, because when we would ask questions before, everyone kept focusing on, oh, I want to get more flexible and strong, and which I understand. And then, but when you give them the options, then they go, oh, these are the options, so they can see things, and then they get to pick whatever they're interested in.
Yeah, and that way, for example, you can now create resources tailored towards that particular, subject matter.
Yes, exactly. Okay. It's great. It's a win-win for everyone.
Now, from what I can see, you have 6 questions. All right. Now, what I love about this is that your questions are short, simple to understand, and that way to get your quiz takers on a roll. They answer question one, question two. It's usually not advisable to have long, cumbersome questions and answer options. Yeah, so this is really good. So they answer 6 quick questions, and then you send them to the lead capture form.
Yes.
All right. So let's see. Okay, and based on the way they answer the questions, they get redirected to, I think you have about 7 different result pages, or 6.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
And yeah, we redirect them here, and we provide them an offer. Because a lot of people, when they come in, it's just a great way to give them something, give them an opportunity to, further along what it is that they're trying to improve upon. Because we know that they're coming here, especially to our website specifically because they are interested in learning more about yoga. And this is just one of our most popular products. And we decided to put it into a nice starter kit with multiple other products, just to give them an opportunity to invest in themselves, from the very beginning.
I can see you have a sense of urgency, so you get this discount in the next 20 minutes. Yeah, that is great. Okay. I also saw you have a customer review section where they can see how customers are reviewing this. Okay. And all the way down below, you have a time counter.
Yes. Yeah, so based on like when people enter it, it starts off at 20 minutes and then it goes down to 0. And then, and then if you actually click on the buy button, you'll also see that we provide a bump up order as well, which is great because usually over 50% of people, 50–60% of people usually get it because it's just in alignment with the offer that we're providing. So yeah, right in the bottom left, the intermediate guide. So that's just the bump up order as well that we do.
All right. And how are you currently driving traffic to this, Victor?
Currently, we are using Pinterest. Pinterest is a beautiful resource that reaches a lot of people, and it redirects people to articles. So we have a bunch of different articles on our website that we cater towards people. And if you actually go to the website, you'll see that the quiz is one of the primary things that we focus on. So if you go to the homepage, you'll see something that says, take the quiz. Oh yeah, you can click on, whatever. And you can just go to yogarove.com. You'll see that the quiz is the primary thing that we focus on the home screen. And we also put it, as you can see here in the top right corner, that just gives people the opportunity to see it. We give like a little bit of information, resources created for beginners, to help them eliminate overwhelm, reach their goals, and take your quiz to get started. But if you scroll down a little bit below, and you could click on a little bit more. So any of the recent posts, you could click on them. So people come from Pinterest, Instagram, Google, and they go to these articles. Now, when they go to these articles, we provide them value on what it is that they're looking for. And if we provide them enough value, they are more interested in it and they could take the quiz to further along their journey. So that's basically the process of it.
That's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
So from Pinterest, they get to the blog post and there they can take the quiz.
Yes.
All right, so Pinterest, I see you have it embedded on your website on the at the top here, and I think you also have it embedded as a call to action.
Yes.
Right on the homepage. I mean on the homepage. Yeah. All right, and I know you earlier mentioned that you're currently sending welcome automation sequence emails.
Yeah.
Based on the results they got.
Yes.
Correct. Okay,
yes.
And you have this set up on, let's say, ConvertKit. Yes, I see you have ConvertKit integrated.
Yeah.
All right, so what does this sequence look like? How many emails are in there? Over what period of time do they get sent? What does it look like?
So basically, there are, I believe, like we were saying, there's 6 different sequences. So based on the results that they get a different printable. So the first email goes out, check your printable results. And then at the same time, the same day, we also give them an email just to warm them up, to welcome them, and to let them know that we're going to be sending them more resources. Because the whole thing is like we love to give, we love to provide different surprises. So over the next 2 days, we provide more resources that dive deeper, and we direct them to different articles. And we also go over our membership called Yoga Pages. Yoga Pages is basically what everything gets led to, and it's a printable yoga video membership that encompasses like movement, breath, and intention, like the whole picture. So we're basically just warming them up to that. So that's like the whole process. Just simplifying it, not being too evasive, just keeping it simple, just so they're able to read it, direct them to important resources that get them excited.
Okay, so we have how many emails are in this automation? Do you know?
So first day when they sign up, they'll get 2. So the
Okay.
first one is the quiz, just because that customizes it to them. And then the rest of the emails are basically the same for every single person. So on the same day, the quiz and the welcome. Then on the second day, they will get an introduction to me and my wife. So both of us, we started Yoga Rove, and just give them like a nice little introduction, show them a picture of us, just so they get to know us, to connect with us, because everything is about connection. And we also provide them, I believe, like 4 different articles. And then in the third email, we provide them a habit tracker, and we summarize basically everything they received that week. And then we give them a break for, I believe, 3 to 5 days. And then we provide a starter pack for our membership. So basically, it is an introduction to the membership that allows them to know that this exists, because we only open it up twice a year. So we want them to be aware, just to plant the seed that this is here and that it exists. So yeah, so just it's like 4 days of emails. So yeah, so 3 days in the beginning immediately, and then we wait 3 to 4 days for the last email.
And at some points, is there a point where you reintroduce the offer?
Oh yeah, we always actually reintroduce the offer in a way. So what we do is, we do different workshops for people as well. So now that they went through the welcome sequence, they're on the home list. That's where they exist. We just send out different offers every month. Not too much, not too evasive every week, but like they're aware that there's a workshop, signing up to the workshop, which also reminds them of Yoga Pages, and they get an opportunity to sign up to Yoga Pages after the workshop.
Excellent. That's great. Great information. I know our audience will love this. So regarding your quiz, have you done any optimization so far?
What is it? Like,
have you gone to the quiz to make any changes to, for example, the title, the quiz questions? Have you done any kind of optimization? Or you created the quiz and it's been doing excellent since you created it?
Yeah, honestly, it's just, we just kept it simple. Like with the quiz, it's like the easiest questions at first. Like the first 2 questions are easy, just to inspire them, like, oh, this isn't that bad. And the only thing we've ever changed was adding, different things in the interest area, because we're just curious on our end if people are interested in a yoga teacher training program, if they're interested in, like I was saying earlier, yoga philosophy, meditation, or is it just, because I know a lot of people, it's very obvious, like a lot of the people we've met, people are just getting into it for like the physical reason. So there's so many other areas of yoga that people just neglect or they're not sure of. So we use the quiz to, like spark that interest and bring that curiosity. So we just add it in that way.
Perfect. Well, it was great talking to you, Victor.
Yeah,
So
no,
much
thank you.
information, so much, yeah, so much for our audience to, take a look at, and so much feedback. All right,
Yeah.
and what do you have anything else you'd like to share with us before I stop the recording? Is there any other thing you'd like to share?
No, I mean, honestly, I really appreciate you reaching out to me. I always get excited when I talk about this because it's beautiful to get into because I mean, one, I love learning how to learn. I think it's just one of the coolest subjects, and it gives us an opportunity to help so many people and shift so many lives. And
Yeah,
using all these different tools, especially with lead quizzes, it's just been such a game changer. And it's very exciting because we like just getting to know the person immediately. That's what it's about, like
yeah,
connection. Everything is about connection, and
sure.
that's what lead quizzes does. So, but thank you so much for having me, Elvis. I really appreciate it. You're a great guy. It's great talking to you.
Thank you for jumping on. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no, definitely.